Hey guys, Bird Yugioh here, coming at you with another deck profile. This time it is going to be one of my favorite decks of all time, ABC. I do have an ABC deck that I posted, it has to be like a month or two ago now, but this one's going to be going second. So that's all this deck wants to do is go second. You just go into your side deck to go first if you have to. So let's get right into it. If you guys like budget rogue decks, don't forget to subscribe. Start off with, we got 3 A Assault Core. This guy, if he's sent to the grave, you target one Union monster in your grave and you add it to your hand. So it kind of gives you some recursion later on in the match. High attack power too, and also if it's equipped to a monster, to a light machine type monster, it is unaffected by your opponent's monster effects. Then we got 3 B Buster Drake. If he's sent from the field to the grave, you can add 1 Union monster from your deck to your hand. And then if he's equipped, the equipped monster is unaffected by your opponent's spell effects. And then I also play 3 of the C Crush Wyvern. And when he's sent to the grave, you can special summon 1 Union monster from your hand. So they all kind of work in conjunction together, work very well. If he's equipped to a monster, it is unaffected by your opponent's trap effects. I also, in conjunction with these, I always like to play the gadgets. This time around, I'm only playing 2 gold and 2 silver. Really good extenders. They also float. So like if silver gadget is destroyed, you can then special summon a gold from deck, and then if gold's destroyed, you special summon a silver. So they kind of float a little bit. Helps out during the battle phase if you have one set. Now on to the more like going second stuff. One of my favorite small little engines to run with ABC is 3 Cyber Dragon. Especially since this is going second, playing Cyber Dragon just allows you to it's just an inherent summon that just gets rid of a problem monster. If your opponent has a Link monster or machine type, like a Dingirsu or some of the Orcus cards, you can just get rid of it with Cyber Dragon pretty easily. And I also love in ABCs to play 3 Gammas, and then you gotta play 1 Driver. Mostly because of the field spell, because you're gonna usually activate that first, and if it gets ashed or Ogre or anything like that, you can just play your Gamma, and then you can go into a card in the extra deck that I'll show you. But Gamma, and obviously since this is going second, Gamma's just amazing anyway. So, and then also just kind of messing around at locals and stuff, I found that Kaijus are absolutely amazing, especially against if you're playing against another rogue deck, which is sometimes common at locals. So I play a huge Kaiju package. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Kaijus. We play also the Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. So, seeing multiple Kaijus in hand is not always a bad thing, because just getting rid of a problem monster on your opponent's field will help you out tremendously. So that's it for the monsters. Like I said, very much geared towards going second, but you also have your ABC package. Best spell card for ABCs is of course Union Hanger. It's going to be searching you a light machine type Union monster, and then it's also going to be equipping a Union monster if you normal special summon one of your ABC guys. So it's amazing, perfect spell card, perfect field spell for this deck. And since we're playing 6 Kaijus, 3 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, going second, it's absolutely amazing. Blows up the board, and then special summons 2 Kaijus, 1 to your field and 1 to your opponent's field. 3 Super Poly, absolutely amazing. Again, especially going second. Your opponent can't do much, to Super Poly when you activate it. They can't do anything. 3 Twin Twisters for those back row decks. And also, you like having your ABC pieces in the grave. You want to get, all 3 of them in grave if you can, so you can special summon out ABC Dragon Buster. So discarding is not going to hurt you at all, but popping 2 back row will help you out tremendously. Just to see some of these power cards, Pot of Desires is pretty good. The only way it hinders this deck is if you're banishing, most of the time, if you're banishing like all 3 of one piece. That's the only time Pot of Desires is going to hurt you. Otherwise, all this card does is help you. Just helps you see, Union Hanger, helps you see, Super Poly, whatever you need. And then the one-ofs, Terraforming, obviously, Union Hanger is amazing. Foolish Burial, send whatever piece you need in the grave. Monster Reborn, revive whatever you need in the grave. And then Card Destruction. If you have a really cloggy hand, which doesn't happen too often, because you're going second, so you're going to have that extra card. But if you just want to see other cards in your hand, Card Destruction is nice to have. So that is it. No traps. I suggest siding traps, especially like the Solemn Package, Sanctums, stuff like that, for if you have to go first, because this deck is mostly geared towards going second, so we don't really need traps. And then off to the extra deck. 3 ABC Dragon Buster. It's an amazing card. It's the best card in your extra deck. And then our Cyber Dragon targets, Mega Fleet and Fortress. Again, if you're playing Orcus, this card is really good. But against most other decks, Mega Fleet's going to be the way to go. Our Super Poly targets, Starving Venom Fusion and Dragostapelia. You could also play, where's that guy? Diplexer Chimera. If you're playing against a Cybers heavy deck that likes to link a lot, usually they're going to have 2 Cybers, and that's a nice card to play. But kind of whatever you need for Super Poly. And then kind of for the ABC type stuff, Clara and Rushka. Since you're going second, you're going to be having your main phase 2. So this becomes basically if you have 2 pieces in hand and a Union Hanger, you can go into ABC Dragon Buster. So just 3 cards. So it's just a 2-card combo. All you need because of this card is a Union Hanger plus one more piece, and then you can easily go into ABC Dragon Buster. Platinum Gadget, absolutely amazing in this deck, especially since you are playing the gold and silver gadget. Cleafort Genius, it comes up every now and then. It does have a higher attack than some of your other links, so it's nice to have. And it also, this guy is unaffected by spell or trap effects and the activated effects of other link monsters. I also like Barricade Board Blocker. Mostly I'm using it if I want to really protect my field spell. So if I happen to have, my Barricade Board Blocker and then a ABC Dragon Buster, and then you want to tag this out on your opponent's turn, but still have your field spell be able to just get you more advantage. It'll equip another card to one of your pieces when you tag out. This is a good way to protect it. And also, it's a way of discarding a card as well. So you discard to then add 1 continuous or field spell from your graveyard to your hand. But you're discarding the card for cost. So you pretty much have to, even if you don't have a target. Nightmare Phoenix, and as during the end phase, that adds it to your hand. I believe, during the end phase of this turn. So it's not as good as I made it sound at the beginning, but it still is really good. Nightmare Phoenix, just a generic back row pop, and Nightmare Unicorn, just to get rid of problem cards. The only rank 4 I play, like I said, mostly since we're going second, is Exton Knight. It's kind of easy to make, just either one of each gadget or 1 gadget, 1 piece. You can just go into this, blow up the board, and then I also play Omega. So like I said, your Union Hanger is an Ash target or Ghost Ogre target. So playing this and then trying to add, and your opponent, and if you have a Gamma in hand, then you're negating the Ash, so that's 1 card, and then with the Driver and Gamma, you're then going to be ripping another card out of your opponent's hand with Omega. So I find Omega is just really, really good. I can't always find room in decks that I play the Gamma package, but this one I could. So definitely play Omega if you can. But yeah, like I said, for the side, I would suggest, Sanctums are really nice with the Scythe and the Moral Tack. Judgments, Strikes are always good. Torrential Tributes also. And then just whatever other, hand traps or more archetype specific cards like DD Crow and stuff like that are always ones that I would play. But yeah, so that's the deck, guys. Go in second ABC. Go ahead and comment down below if you guys like it, what you want to see next. Go and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys in the next one.